going on, my movie fanatics? The I Love the 80s week is narrowing down. Oh no! Before I get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Leroy Green. I will leave his I'll leave an annotation somewhere for his channel somewhere, and also I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. I want to personally thank him for giving me the idea for this week, kind of got some gears going, and I also want to thank him for coming up with one of the topics for the week. I promised him a long time ago I would do this video, so I'm doing it for him. So thank you, buddy. Check him out, guys, if you haven't checked him out already. So guys, I wanted to do soundtracks of the 80s. Movie soundtracks of the 80s. Who doesn't love a good soundtrack? I love music. I love soundtracks to movies. When I'm bored or whatever, and you know, I'm kind of having a bad day, I'll throw a movie in that I love with the soundtrack. Love to listen to it. So let's jump into my top 10 80s movie soundtracks. At number 10 is Staying Alive. I love John Travolta. I love his ability to dance. I loved him in Grease when he attempted to sing. I know it wasn't the greatest, but you think of a lot of great movies with music and John Travolta for some odd reason. It's very upbeat, catchy music. It's very easy to dance to. It's very easy to listen to. It gets you involved into the movie, so you can't really go wrong with Staying Alive. At number 9, we all know how much I love Patrick Swayze, but I love the soundtrack to Roadhouse. You know, we see Patrick Swayze's hard, badass side, in which we knew he could be, but it was more interesting to see him like that in this movie. He plays it off so well, and the music is very hard, very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say like redneck, but it's not rednecky, but it's very, I don't know, it's just badass. Like, it's very appropriate. He's a bouncer, so it's very, it just flows so nice with the movie. I can't find the right word, I am sorry. But at number 9 is once again Roadhouse. At number 8, I remember listening to this song all the time when I was younger, and especially in science class and stuff. It is the soundtrack to Weird Science. Everybody knows the theme song. That's what made it so popular. It was the movie, but Weird Science is a fun, quirky movie, and they have the same fun, quirky music in it, and you can't go wrong with it. It's very memorable and very easy to sing, hum in your head, that kind of stuff. That's why I really enjoy the soundtrack. I love the theme song, of course. Who doesn't? I mean, I'm sure somebody doesn't. But so that is why it is number 8. At number 7 is The Lost Boys. The theme song to The Lost Boys gets me every time. The best way for me to describe it is that it's very appropriate. You know, like, it talks about, like, you know, the battle going on, the vampire, like, because it's a movie about vampires, so you gotta have the eeriness and dreary side to it, and it does that very well. But the music captures that movie so well, the acting, of course, too. But I really love watching that movie just for the eerie music, just for the theme song. It gets me every time. At number 6, of course, you can't go wrong with this film, is Rocky. When he's training, man, I love when he's training and you see Eye of the Tiger. But the beginning, I'm not going to sing it, guys. I know you're waiting for me to, but I'm not going to sing the theme song to Rocky. But that is very catchy, very pump you up, ready to get you in that fighting mood. Get ready to watch Rocky kick some butt. They're all known for that, but you can't go wrong with Eye of the Tiger. And the theme song to Rocky, I don't know, I sing that all the time, like, you know, like I'm trying to walk up steps or something, like it's a lot of steps, I do it as I'm walking up because I'm just that weird. At number 5, we're going to see a lot of dancing movies here because I like that, a lot of catchy dancing movies. It is Footloose. You cannot go wrong with Kevin Bacon in Footloose. I love every song on the soundtrack, hands down. We're done there. It's catchy, you know, everybody loves the Footloose song, I do, and it's been remade how many times, and so many people have covered it, so many people have redone it. It was redone for the new movie. But beyond that, I love the soundtrack, period. I love the upbeat, easy to move to. Even if you're not the best dancer, you catch yourself kind of doing the leg thing, like, you tap your leg, you do a little this. It's Footloose. Come on, guys, you gotta dance to it. At number 4 is Top Gun. You have a lot of flying and crazy maneuvers and all kind of stuff in there, and you need real upbeat, high tempo. You need a lot of put you on your seat. That's the way I'm looking for. Put you on your seat music, and they do that in Top Gun. Soundtrack is awesome. Jess actually had the soundtrack. Danger Zone. I love Danger Zone. I like it. It's a good. If I would say out of all of these, that's probably the best workout, because it's very high tempoed. It's very gets you in the mood. That and Rocky, of course, but I really like Top Gun better for, like, if you're gonna work out or run. At number 3 is Flashdance. This movie is a favorite of mine, but the music, I don't know. You want to talk about good dancing music? It's just pure good dancing music. I say Flashdance, you can probably play one of the songs in your head. This is another soundtrack I could listen to for hours. It's another, not so much good workout stuff, but because it's more focused for dancing and maneuvering and stuff. But I enjoy, like, if you're walking or you're having a party, it's good music to throw on, just, for your friends, because they're gonna be like, hey, I know that album, or I know that song, or whatever. At number 2, one of my favorite 80s movies is the Blues Brothers soundtrack. I love Dan Aykroyd singing. Love when Aykroyd sings. I don't care what anybody says. It's awesome. He just gets into the mic, and but the album itself is very catchy, actually, I would just want to say it's the most catchy album I've heard in a while. I mean, a lot of music today, like, I can just, like, when I hear the music today, I'm like, that sounds like a Blues Brothers soundtrack. I love how catchy and fun it is. It's so much fun. It's so entertaining. It had to be number 2. So, guys, the big number 1, Patrick Swayze already made it on the list once, but he's going to make it again with Dirty Dancing. I've talked about it, how they have good, this is good music for dancing. This is good, I swear each song was written for this movie. Every dance that they do, well, obviously it's Dirty Dancing, so you're going to see a lot of dancing, but every dance that they do, it has the song that matches it perfectly. Even on cutscenes and stuff, where they're doing montages, whatever it may be, it's like each song was written just for this movie. I mean, there are movies today that do that, but it's insane. I just love every song. Of course, Jess loves every song, but Time of Your Life is probably my favorite song out of the soundtrack, because you get very it's a very emotional song in the movie, and you get the emotion from the movie while they're doing the dance. I can listen to that soundtrack probably. I never get tired of that soundtrack. I've listened to it millions of times. I've seen the movie millions of times, and the soundtrack seems like it gets better every time. You mishear something, or like you see them step on a billy. Like, I mean, the stepping, when they step, it's right on the beat to a T. It's insane if you guys actually focus on it and watch it. But yeah, there, guys, is my top 10 soundtracks. Leroy Green, buddy, I hope you enjoyed this. You asked me a while ago. I'm good for my promises. Promise is a promise in my eyes. I hope you enjoyed the top soundtracks. If you're enjoying this week, guys, give me a thumbs up. If you want me to do more segments like this, let me know. Let me know your favorite soundtrack. It could be from the 80s. It can be today. I want to hear your favorite movie soundtrack. As always, everybody, take care and happy watching.